The Mysterious Forest and the Moonlight Stone. Once upon a time, in a distant land, there was a magical forest filled with lush green trees and babbling brooks. Deep within this forest lay a hidden village, unknown to most people. The villagers lived in peace, coexisting harmoniously with nature. However, a great secret was concealed within the forest. According to legend, there was a mystical stone that glowed only under the full moon. It was called the Moonlight Stone, and those who sought it never returned. In the village, there lived a brave and curious boy named Aras. He had grown up listening to stories about the Moonlight Stone and always wondered if it was real. One day, he decided to uncover the truth with his best friend, Eylul. When night fell, they packed some food and a lantern and set off into the forest. As they ventured deeper, the trees grew denser, and the moonlight barely reached the ground. Distant owl hoots echoed through the woods, but Aras and Eylul, filled with excitement, pressed on. After a long journey, they stumbled upon a mysterious cave hidden behind a waterfall. The entrance shimmered as if inviting them inside. Taking cautious steps, they entered and found ancient carvings on the walls, depicting the Moonlight Stone and its legendary powers. Just then, they heard a low rumble. The cave seemed to be alive. The deeper they went, the more enchanted the atmosphere became. Strange, glowing mushrooms lined the rocky path, illuminating their way. Suddenly, they reached an underground lake. When the moonlight touched the water, the stones beneath the surface began to shimmer. At that very moment, a large, radiant stone emerged in the center of the lake. Aras whispered in awe, "This must be the Moonlight Stone." Just as they stepped closer, a voice rose from the depths of the lake. "Only those with pure hearts may take this stone." Aras and Eylul exchanged surprised glances. They knew they had no ill intentions, only curiosity. Summoning his courage, Aras said, "We don't mean any harm. We just wanted to know if the stone was real." The stone suddenly gleamed, and a silver light enveloped the area. From the depths of the lake, a translucent winged, radiant fairy emerged. Smiling, she said, "You are among the rare souls who respect the heart of this forest. As a reward, I shall grant you a gift." She then broke off a small piece of the Moonlight Stone and handed it to Aras. But before they could leave, the cave started shaking. The fairy warned, "You must leave now before the passage closes." Aras and Eylul grabbed their treasure and sprinted towards the exit, dodging falling rocks and navigating the twisting tunnels. At last, they emerged into the forest just as the cave entrance sealed itself shut. They collapsed on the soft grass, catching their breath. The Moonlight Stone fragment shimmered in Aras's hand, filling them with warmth and strength. As they made their way back to the village, they felt different, wiser, braver, and more connected to the world around them. When they arrived, the villagers gathered to hear their tale. From that day on, their story was told throughout the land, and they never forgot the valuable lesson they had learned. True strength lies in kindness and the courage to seek the unknown. Days passed, and Aras and Eylul noticed something extraordinary about the stone. When they held it under the moonlight, it revealed hidden messages, ancient writings from past explorers who had also sought the stone but failed. Some messages spoke of a forgotten kingdom buried deep within the forest, a place where magic and reality intertwined. Curious and eager for another adventure, Aras and Eylul decided to follow the clues left by the messages. Their journey took them further into the enchanted woods, where they encountered creatures of legend, talking foxes, glowing butterflies, and even a wise old owl who spoke in riddles. Each challenge they faced tested their wits and bravery, yet the Moonlight Stone guided them at every step. Finally, after many trials, they discovered the ruins of the Lost Kingdom. In its center stood an ancient tree, its bark shimmering like silver under the moonlight. At its base lay a pedestal, shaped perfectly for the Moonlight Stone. As Aras placed the stone onto the pedestal, the ruins around them glowed, revealing the kingdom's long-lost secrets. The spirits of the ancient rulers appeared, thanking the children for restoring balance to the land. With the blessing of the kingdom spirits, Aras and Eylul returned home, forever changed by their journey. They now carried not only the wisdom of the Moonlight Stone, but also the magic of the Forgotten Kingdom within their hearts. And so, they lived happily ever after, always seeking new adventures and sharing their knowledge with the world.